friend, Jonathan Alter, MSNBC contributor, columnist, creator of the Old Goats newsletter, and most importantly, recently, author of the amazing new book, American Reckoning, Inside Trump's Trial and My Own. So you just heard all those Republicans crowing about victory. Give me your reaction to that. And what goes through your mind, Jonathan, when you hear the words President-elect Donald Trump again?
Well, first of all, they're right to be gloating. This was the biggest comeback in American history, and you have to hand it to them. It was not a landslide, though, and Washington will still be a very combative place. And I do have to say that when I hear the phrase President-elect Trump, it fills me with apprehension, and it reminds me that we all have to do our part to protect democracy. And that's what a lot of my book is about. It's not just about the Trump trial. And, you know, we have the sentencing that's coming up later this month. So there will still be some accountability for Donald Trump, considering that he's a convicted felon. He won't do any time when he's president, obviously, but there will be some accountability. But the larger point of this book, which covers almost all of this year up until the election, I wasn't quite fast enough to get that in, is that this is a dangerous man. And we need to all ask ourselves, as FDR asked us, do your part. What is your part in protecting democracy? And there are different things that all of us can do. For me, it was bearing witness in the courtroom and writing. And for you, it's, you know, doing your program, asking good, tough questions. For other people, it might be, you know, getting involved in lawsuits if he engages in lawless behavior, which he will do, because, Alex, he told us repeatedly during the campaign that if he became president, he would be a strongman president who did what he wanted and dared people to challenge him. So now the rest of us must do so.
Given the fact this New York case, I mean, it fills up the middle third of your book, and you chronicle going through it. What does justice then look like for Juan Merchan? What does he sentence him to, if anything?
Well, first of all, we don't know for sure yet that the sentencing will take place on November 16th. We'll know more next Tuesday. But Judge Merchan, I think, you know, obviously the big jury, the electorate, has acquitted Donald Trump, but the jury in his case convicted him. And it would be disrespectful to the jury and to the American criminal justice system for him to do nothing. So you are going to see, if there is a sentencing on the 26th, you're going to see fines, possibly, although he doesn't have discretion to fine him all that much. You could see a suspended sentence where he got probation, that he would be put on probation, you know, most likely in 2029. And you still could see what a lot of people expected, which is that after he leaves office, he could be facing some short jail time. That's not beyond the possible. It's not likely, but this judge has indicated, and he said, I saw him say in court when he cited him for contempt, he said, if you reoffend, I will jail you. And he was convicted at the end of that case. And I think people assume that, you know, the election wipes away all these cases. It ends the federal cases. So let's be clear.
Right. Those two.
Those two are dead. This is a state case, and he can't pardon himself. And, you know, the judge has some discretion here. And
the 34 counts that he's convicted on, that doesn't get overturned. That's done.
Well, a higher court could throw that out.
Okay.
It could go to the Supreme Court, but that's not considered likely at this point. So we're just going to have to see what the judge does later this month. It's going to be interesting.
That's what we'll do. Yeah, which means we'll have you back and talk about it, Jonathan. Thank you so much, my friend. That is going to do it for me on this edition of Alex Sweat Reports. We will be back next Saturday and Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern. My friend